What up, everybody? Renegade875 here. It's been a long time. It's been overdue, I know. I've been super busy this summer. I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers to my channel. More Top Spin videos are on the way. I do promise you that. But for right now, I got a demo of Madden NFL 12, just like I did last year, on the Xbox 360. I'm playing against my friend Derek, and he is the Packers and I am the Bears. This will be quite a long commentary, and I'll try to give you all my thoughts about this year's version and compare it to last year's version. I did own Madden 11, and I did get some bad feedback for saying that the game was not very good, and I still stand to that right now, that Madden 11 was not very good. Just bad. The gameplay was just not there for me. And also, just to let you know, I have edited out all the play calling menus. This video was originally 45 minutes long, and now I edited it down to 24 minutes, something like that. But on the second play of the game, Donald Driver runs a post route right there and gets totally just lit up by Brian Urlacher. He needs the card to get off the field. We have an injury diagnosis coming up soon. But let's just take a good look at that replay of that hit Brian Urlacher just put on Donald Driver. Put it in a good spot, Mr. Rogers did. But just didn't have his head turned and just got laid the heck out. So, and FYI, he will not return to the game. He will be out with a dislocated ankle. And there's his replacement, Jordan Nelson, who drops a ball. A nice little animation here. New to this year. Got the prime time Gatorade. Starting lineups, the star players. As you see there, Donald Driver is not going to return. So I just want to talk a little bit about Madden 11 and what I thought about that game. I think it was very good. I thought it was very slow moving. They really didn't add anything to the gameplay that made it any better, or the graphics wise. I'm gonna have to say Madden 12. This game looks amazing. The grass detail is insane. They have single blades of grass in the field that you can pick out. I mean, it's just incredible what they did with this year's game. And everybody looks crisp, and everybody looks who they look like. And I got just picked off Rodgers there. Now in comes Jay Cutler, probably the worst quarterback in the NFL. Yeah, just completely overhyped. And I get a nice 10-yard run plus right there with Matt Forte, but a meeting of two men and a big collision ensues. So let's get back to my thoughts here as I drive for the 6, hopefully. Madden 12 looks great, plays great. The whole thing last year was this game calling thing, where the game would pick your place for you, and that's for like casual gamers. Put that on the Wii version of the game, all right? If you got an Xbox or a PS3 and you play Madden and you're serious, not like a first-time noob or anything like that, you want to pick your own plays. You don't want the computer picking plays that you have no idea what they are unless you show them to your opponent, if you're playing on the same screen, that is. That's just stupid. I don't quite get what they're going with there. And as I get sacked for a huge loss and takes me out of field goal range. In the demo, they have the accelerated clock to make the game shorter. But I know you can turn that on and off, which is fine. I mean, if they didn't give you that option, that would be just stupid as hell. But they do, so. So like I said, this game's going to be not so exciting in the beginning, but in the end it gets quite exciting, so make sure you stay tuned. Lost my train of thought here. But you do see every play of the game. Kickoffs, punts, punt returns, everything. You're just not going to see us call plays. So, and it took almost as long to edit this thing as it took to play the goddamn game. So, and I do have the inferior team, the Bears. I'm just throwing that out there. I think the Packers were rated 94, and the Bears were rated 80, or maybe it was 92, 85. I don't quite remember, but it's a tough, hard-fought game. I think you guys will enjoy, especially that now I won't be bad-mouthing Madden this year. I actually plan on getting the game and keeping it. I don't know if you guys know or not, but Madden 11-12, even though I didn't like the game, I still played in the Madden tournament in my local Best Buy, and I won that tournament. It's actually a pretty good story. I was in the first round of my tournament, and it's usually the same people who go every year, and I beat this guy. Plays with the 49ers every year, and every year I've beaten him, I'm pretty sure, pretty handedly. I picked the Vikings on last year's version, just, I don't know, because I like Favre, and they have a good run game and a good defense. I mean, even though they didn't win much last year. So, I picked the Vikings, and I'm down 10 points with like a minute and a half to go. So, I score a touchdown with probably about 45 seconds to go. So I have to go for the onside kick. I go for the onside. I get the onside kick. All right. So I still have to go the length of the field. I have like one timeout left. And for some reason, he leaves Percy Harvin wide open. I mean, there was nobody within 20 yards. I hit him for must have been a 65-yard touchdown with 10 seconds left on the clock. I mean, it was just insane. I thought it was out of the tournament. I couldn't believe it. The last 2 years, I lost to a pretty good player in our area. This year, I pulled out the victory. I didn't have a close game after that, and I just ran the table. So, that was a great time. And I'm not very happy that Madden's coming out so late this year. Comes out on August 30th, as you probably already know. Which is annoying because I go to school on the 25th of August, where there's no Best Buy in my city that I go to school in. So I have to miss the Madden tournament for the first time in 3 years. I'm not happy about it. Even though I like to think that I'm a pretty good Madden player. Like, I can hang with anybody. As long as they don't use cheap tactics that everybody seems to find in a Madden game every single year, whether it be running back screens, hitch routes, whatever it may be. If you play me straight up, I'm going to beat you. Just going to throw that out there. And I do plan on playing this game online, so if you guys want to add me, if you guys want to play a game against me, I don't know what my team will be yet this year. I'm a Jaguars fan, and I know that might be weird because I live nowhere I live nowhere near Florida. So, but my gamer tag's Renegade875. There's a space between the Renegade and the 875. So add me on Xbox Live, and we'll get a game going. So, I welcome all challengers. So get back to the gameplay here. Enough about my Madden Championship domination skills. So I'm down 7-0, and Peppers comes off the edge on a nice rush to get the sack on Rodgers. They're marching down the field. They just scored a touchdown on me. I accidentally pulled that safety off that guy that was covering him, that the Packers scored on that touchdown. And I almost get beat down the middle again. I thought I had a cover 3 called, and I must have been a cover 2. But Not exactly sure what happened, but he's trying to get another playoff. He's got one timeout. He's not going to be able to get it off and call timeout. So he's just going to run the clock down to 3 seconds and call timeout. I tried to freeze him once to see if it would work, first off. And I guess they don't have the freeze feature anymore, but it must have gotten to his head somewhere because he stoinks it off the right upright. And boy, did I need that. I did not want to go down 10-0 going into halftime of this game. So, Lovey's running off the field at halftime. Going to give his boys a little pep talk. Nice little halftime speech to get their ass in gear. Let's get going here. It's an NFC North rival. We got to step our game up a notch, boys. So the Packers lead 7-0.5. I get ball at halftime. And, yeah, new rule in the NFL. The new kickoff line's at the 45 now. Even though the demo has it at the 35. That's so annoying. I swear the NFL needs a tampon because they're a bunch of freaking girls. This is football, man. People get hurt. Accidents happen, alright? Just because you kick off the 45 now doesn't mean people are not going to get hurt. It makes no sense. As Clay Matthews just straight up hurdles my blocker. Clay Matthews is an animal. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He's a beast from the Far East. Even though he's from the West. But whatever. Then on the next play, I get picked off. I can't say I'm shocked because I am Jay Cutler and I am the worst quarterback in the league. So, I apologize to the Bears fans. You all know it. He's the human turnover machine. And there's my safety, Chris Harris. I think that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Coming from the safety spot there and just lighting Rodgers up. He had a hell of a good game on this one for me. I think he had 2 sacks, another tackle, and a pick. So, hell of a game for him. I'd give him player of the game, no doubt. And as you can see, the Packers are 4 for 5 on 3rd down. So I got to get some pressure on Rodgers here, and not very successful. But I do pick him off, and there's an interception for Harris. Just went up and got it over, I think that was Swan, the guy who caught the touchdown for him. Yeah. So, luckily, the Packers come away with nothing on that drive, and the turnover, it did ensue. So, I'm just pretty much going to commentate over the gameplay from now on, because I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. Madden 12, must-get game. I think it's a big improvement over last year's version. And also, I don't know what it was about the lockout, but it's made me want to play pro football more than ever. And also, I've been doing fantasy. I started fantasy football last year, and even though I didn't do so well, I do know a lot about football. Who plays what does. You know what I mean? I didn't do very well. Just my guys didn't produce, and I also did my draft during work, which was probably not, the ideal place to pick your draft. Just based on, you have to look over your shoulder and make sure your boss isn't watching you pick your draft. So, this year I'll be doing my draft, or I've already done my draft. And with my number 1 pick, I didn't have none. I have the number 3 pick in my main league, and I took Michael Vick. He's a little bit of a risk because of injury issues and things like that, but his upside, is just tremendous. If you guys remember that big Monday night game he had against the Redskins last year, where he threw, or when he had 49, or no, maybe was it more? I think he had 49 fantasy points. And I played him in that week of fantasy football, and luckily I had a huge lead. And I didn't lose. I won by 1 point. And I just want to say one other thing. It seems like the Bears defense couldn't catch a cold. Even though I do have an interception to my name, I had so many drop balls, it was just redonkulous. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. And here come the Packers driving. This is the start of the 4th quarter now, so the game's starting to wind down, and they're up 7-0. So I need to get a hold here, and I need it now. 2nd and 9. Looks like I might bring some pressure. And I do bring some pressure, and no run game for you. That's one thing I cannot stand, is running. People do not run on me. It's very rarely that people will have a 100-yard game rushing against me. And there's their touchdown for the Packers to go up 14-0. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good here for the victory. So I gotta try to get good field position and work my way down the field. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. I don't normally fair catch any balls that are kicked off to me. One thing I didn't like is that in the demo I couldn't switch that to Hester. It was on Johnny Knox. Stupid. Stupid I couldn't change that. No reason that the demo couldn't have that in there for me. One downside about the demo. But I had to call for a fair catch just based on I need time. First play out, of course, Jay Cutler throws a touchdown. And then my batteries run out on my controller. Or I dropped it and the battery pack fell out. Either or, there you go. Jay Cutler, you suck. Okay, so there comes Chris Harris. Gets in another half sack there. Or not sack, I guess. Another tackle. Here he comes up again. I'm beating him. Oh yeah, no, I back off. And he tries to set up a screen, and I deny him. So 3rd and 10. Kind of surprised that he's passing the ball. He should be trying to milk my timeouts out of me. But he's not. He's throwing the ball. He's going to his A game. And, wow. All I can say, that should have been picked off. So it gives them a chance to go up 17-0 with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. Guys, this one's all over but the crying. Sad to say. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but it's... I mean, so defending Super Bowl champs, what am I going to do? Huh? What am I going to do? I don't like the squib kick from him here. He knows that I downed it last time in the end zone. He gives me I get a good run out to the 37 right there. Very surprised with the squib kick right there. So I call my play. I know that he's going to be playing pre-vet defense, so I'm just going to throw it straight to Mali Una and run out of bounds so I can stop the clock. Give me a wave of the hands and stop the clock. So he's in the 3-deep defense, and I run the ball with Forte. Get a nice first down. Gain probably about 8 yards. So I need to get in the hurry up now. But in my audible, I was like, I got to pass now. He's cheating up thinking I'm going to run. So all I got in there is tight ends and running backs. And look at Burnett. Burnett up there. He chokes in on A. And Greg Olsen is wide open down the field for the touchdown. Bam. That's a quick strike, son. Oh, yeah. Quick strike. And see, there you can see the individual blades of grass. That's amazing. I just want to give a hand to EA Sports on that one, or whoever developed this game. Tiburon is who did it before. I don't know if they're still doing it now, but I needed that strike, and I needed it fast like I got it. Greg Olsen for the touchdown. I got him thinking that I'm going to go for the onside kick, but I actually picked squib kick because I got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. So I want to try to conserve those timeouts in case I can get a turnover or something like that. I'm going to try to hit stick this guy. Bam! I nail him. But he hangs on to the football. Unfortunate for me. So here comes Rodgers out, and he runs the ball with Grant and gets nowhere. Gets a 2-yard gain. Got a burner timeout. I think it was a good use of timeout because then I get the 2-minute warning timeout as well. So that's always good. So he play actions, and I couldn't believe it. He had to know the blitz was coming just based on I thought he was going to run the ball. He wouldn't have any time. So here it is. We're 3rd and 15, 2-minute warning. He's going to pass the ball, try to put the nail in the coffin, and he throws to a covered Jordy Nelson. That's a big stop, boys. That's probably like a 30-second. They probably had the ball for close to less than 30 seconds right there of actual play clock run off. And boy, here's Hester. Watch out. Gonna take it to the house. Never mind. Just gonna get a modest 10-yard gain. So here we go. I know he's gonna be running prevent again, so I'm going back to Forte. And I don't really get much, but I gotta hurry up the offense. I don't want to burn time out here, so I'm gonna go to the exact same play I just run on the audible. I got Greg Olsen out there. I got him playing as Burnett. And he sucks in again to A. And Greg Olsen is wide open over the top for another touchdown. And, oh, look at that dive. Oh, yeah. Look at it. It's so beautiful. Oh! And now it's a 14-17 game. Minute 25 left. 2 timeouts I got. I got to go for the onside kick. Going for the onside kick here. I need this one back. I'm at the 35. I need to get to the 45. Here we go. Oh, and Greg Jennings jumps it and picks the ball up. Oh, heartbreaker. Heartbreaker. I do have 2 timeouts. Maybe I can get him in a 3rd and long where he can... But he's coming out in shotgun. I can't believe this. He's not actually running the ball, is he? Or passing the ball? No, he runs it. And I knew it was coming. Loss of 1 yard. So I got to burn a timeout there. Lines up in shotgun again. No way he's going to pass the ball, right? I mean, come on. No way, right? So he's looking through his cycle of plays. He's passing the ball. I can't believe it. Picked off by Manning. Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. Here's a chance at redemption. Take it back. Oh, yeah. 45-yard line. 1:14 left. I got a timeout. Here we go, baby. I see that he's in the dime defense and that he's going to be playing. Looks like man coverage with a 2-deep man. Hit Greg Olsen. Oh, my go-to receiver in the last 3 minutes of this game. Greg Olsen saved my ass. And as you see the QB comparison, Jay Cutler's actually beating Aaron Rodgers, which would never happen in real life, of course. So I'm getting in the hurry up. I'm trying to get down the field, and I almost get picked off there. Cutler didn't put enough on the ball for me. Ripped that C off his jersey. Worthless. Fuck. And as you can see my play calls just because it's the last 50 seconds of the game here. So you can kind of get an insight of what I'm looking for. And as you can see, I picked a run play. Thinking that he's going to be playing 3-down lineman in a dime formation. And he does. And boom, Forte hits the home run for me. To the house. With the front flip in the end zone. Baby, we got a 3-point lead. Going to wait on a 4-point lead. Unbelievable comeback. All within the last 3 minutes of the game. Scored 21 points in the last 3 minutes. Cannot believe it. I hope you guys stick around for that comeback because that was sick. The only problem is he's got 3 timeouts and 46 seconds left to play with. That's an eternity to get down the field. He's got Shields back there. He's looking for a good run back. He's got some good blocking out there, but he get him down to 14. Huge, huge stop right there. Kind of surprised he didn't call for the fair catch. Right there, he had to burn a timeout because the play clock was running low on him. I just edited that out. So he's got 2 timeouts left, 42 seconds. Runs a play action, which is kind of suspect. Luckily, unluckily for me, the guy gets picked up as he's blitzing around the corner. But he completes a play down the middle of the field. Surprised he didn't call timeout here. He's got 30 seconds left. He's in the hurry up. Runs the same exact play, but he goes to Y, and oh my gosh, how was that not picked off? Seriously? So now I'm running the 3D defense because I know he doesn't have the balls running on me. There's 20 seconds left. No way he's got the balls to run it. So I'm just sitting back. Brought a little blitz. And he makes a play to Jones up the middle. How he is open, I have no freaking clue. But he's in striking distance now. Not good. 15 seconds with 1 timeout. He probably needs about a 10-yard gain to get within ease. And he throws it to White, and oh, I'm all over that. And Graham with the interception, and that's the ball game, folks. The Bears win. The Bears win. 21-17 over the Packers in the Madden 12 demo. Only got one thing to say to you guys. Go out and get this game. Give me an invite on Xbox Live for a friend request, or message me saying, hey, yo, Renegade, I want to play you. I heard you're good. What's up? That sort of thing. One last thing before I go. Even though it's been 2 months since I've uploaded a video, I plan on uploading more top spin videos, more Call of Duty videos as they come available. Have a good night, guys.